Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
This is what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. Hot or cold, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We are here with my good friend Tami Matheny, and great lady doing some awesome things. And typically we do a book tour each month, but this one we decided to just kind of do a refresher, do a reflection on what we've done so far, and talk to you guys about what we have going on and what we're looking at for the future. And some people on my platform may not know who Tami is, and I'd like for her to get an opportunity to talk about who she is, because she's doing some amazing things. I'd like for you guys to go follow her and support her and get her books, because they're very good. And then also, maybe some people on her platform may not know who I am. So I want to give, her family, her audience, an opportunity to meet me and hopefully support and do the same for me. So Tami, thanks so much for hanging with me and working with me while we do some great things together.
Well, Chip, I'm always excited to do anything with you. And I think most of the people that follow me know who you are. If not, they will now.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, tell us about who you are and what it is you do.
I am a mental game coach. I have my own business, Refuse to Lose Coaching, and an author as well. What my job looks like is different every day. But the basics are that I work with athletes, coaches, teams, athletic administrators, and parents of athletes to help them with the mental skills, building the confidence, building teamwork, helping with leadership development, helping them overcome adversity. And I tell people I have the best job in America. I get to help athletes, like they spend so much time working on the physical skills. This helps them deal with adversities and challenges and allows them to become even better athletes. So I just finished up probably the most rewarding and productive spring season I've had with athletes. Was fortunate enough to work with a handful of state champions in individual and team sports, and had some collegiate teams with success too. And, I tell people it's nothing that I do. It's the athletes and coaches that want to buy in and that really understand the importance of the mental game and how it can set you apart. So I've been very blessed with that. And this month I'm celebrating my 1 year birthday for This Is Good. So the last book I put out, and didn't really get to have a good launch because that was right in the middle of COVID. So kind of celebrating it this month and having some giveaways and different prizes. If anyone's listening and wants to jump in on This Is Good Facebook group. So you can learn more about, and just trying to create a This Is Good mindset of learning to look at challenging situations different so we can be not only more productive, but happier and more confident.
Love it. Tami, this is good.
This is good, Chip. And I want to hear more about your latest book, Chip.
Yeah, so me, my latest book is The Impact of Influence, and this is it here. Man, grateful for the opportunity to do it. The book consists of 16 powerful men, and then me. No, that's 17 guys in the book. Just powerful men doing great things to make a positive impact in our world. And so, in the book we discuss, something. Well, you think about it, Tami. Everybody has had something or someone that has influenced them in their life, that has been such an influence that it has impacted them to become who they are, right? Everybody. I mean, go down the line.
Definitely.
People can tell you.
Definitely. I just running through my mind, people.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, and everybody can do that, right? And so what we've done in the book is we've talked about that experience, what we have learned from that, and then how we're using those lessons that we learn to make a positive impact on our world. And so it's been a neat journey. We've done, lots of interviews to promote it. Thank you for having the guys on your platform. We're doing the book tour. I'm in the midst of the book tour now, about to do the 6th spot. It'll eventually be 12 cities hit at the end of it. We're on the 6th spot. When we dropped the ebook, the launch, we hit #1 in 11 categories. So it's been such a cool journey, and I'm truly grateful for it and excited to see where it's going to take us.
Well, I'm excited just to see you and the book tour in person next week.
Yeah.
So anyone that's listening, hey, we're in the Charlotte area on Wednesday.
Yeah. A couple of days, we will be in Charlotte live, hanging out, doing the book tour. We'll be in Aberdeen on Tuesday, and then be in Charlotte on Wednesday. So excited to come to North Carolina and see all you guys. And so, like you said, those people that are checking this out, please come check us out. So I know that you're, like you said, a mental game coach. You have a great background career in athletics, coaching, doing some amazing things. But talk to us about, like, what are you doing currently? Because you have some projects, besides the books that you're working on. I know, like you said, you had some successful teams. It's been hard for us to get together because both of us, our schedules are nuts right now in a good way, which, we're not complaining. We're truly grateful.
No, this is good. This is
good. This is what we work for. And so we'll take that problem all the time, right?
Exactly. So in wrapping that up, again, I feel like you and I and many people out there, that it's kind of like there might have been that dry season in COVID, but when you're disciplined and you have the belief and the faith, you're just planting seeds for that harvest. And I think, some of us are seeing that harvest now. So it's a lesson. I probably learned it the hard way, but I'm seeing it now, that you just have to be, disciplined and faithful during those dry seasons to eventually see your harvest. I think too often, and that's kind of the concept of this is good, too often we want those immediate results. But when you just continue to be faithful and loyal and put in the work, then you're going to have your harvest eventually. So I wanted to wrap that up before I get into my new projects. But the one I'm most excited about is coming up June 26th. So in a couple of Saturdays, and I'm working with some amazing ladies.
Yes.
You know the ladies. So just a bunch of positive firepower. Let's call it that. And it's called Confidence to Godfidence, and it's a women's retreat. We did one 2 months ago and had great feedback and turnout. But it's a 3-hour retreat for women of all ages. We had a couple high school ladies, college, out of school, some grandmas. So it's wide open. We love, bridging those generational gaps. But the whole idea is that to have sustaining, lasting confidence, it comes ultimately from God. And working through our journeys of, you never get there. So our journeys and our continual journeys of what we're doing to try to maintain our confidence through our relationships with God. So it's a really neat concept. Again, we had some powerful, positive feedback from the first one. So this is, the second go at it.
Awesome. And if you don't mind, let's just talk about the names of those ladies and tell, who they are, so the people will know. So if you don't mind just kind of listing them, like I know, I just met the Yes Girl. So
yeah, so we've got Amy P. Kelly. Some of you may know her through John Gordon, dynamic lady, does a lot of her own work with leadership and positive thinking, and then the power of positive teams with John Gordon Company. And then Heather Diaz, who is a therapist and just has such a great heart, and service heart, wants to serve and really help individuals find their authentic self. Just some of her posts daily. If you don't read her social media, I encourage you to, because she has some great content. And then Petra Krebs, who was also a member of the John Gordon Company and probably one of the most energetic, positive women that you could meet. I can't speak enough about the three of them. And through them, I've been blessed to meet the Yes Girl that you were referencing, and a young lady, Lindsay Hall, who just loves all of this positive, motivational material, a former college athlete that just wants to find her own niche and make a difference in the world. And to be honest, her piece was as powerful, if not more powerful, than the rest of ours. So, we share our journeys, but we also have a lot of interaction and wanting, those that are joining us to interact and all of us grow together. We're not experts. We're just sharing our journey and hope that helps others.
And just in the sharing, it's amazing how it's so much beneficial to others just when we share our journey, right?
Stories are impactful.
Yes, without a doubt. So like I said, I just want to give you opportunity to talk about your deal, because I know that that's a pretty neat thing. You're doing it with some amazing people, and so those of you that are interested in that, please check it out and go show them some support. You will not be disappointed. As I heard you talk about the breakdown of those ladies, I was just thinking about, again, like just the authors and the impact of influence. And I won't go through the list and name all 16 of the guys, but I would like to just send a shout out to them and just telling them thank them for being a part of this project. They're great guys. You guys check out my social media so you can see who they are. But I suggest that you go follow them and show them some love too. And so, I've shared this quote when we have done our book tours, Tami, but I want to make sure I share it again. This is the quote that I started in my second book, The Effective Conversation to Ignite Relationships. And the quote is from one of my former pastors. Our life moves at the speed of our relationships. And I
love it. I love it every time you say it.
Oh my gosh. Like I love that quote because, in what we're doing is all about relationships. But the bigger picture is when we're able to come together with the value that we add, now we can help so many more people. And that's what, like you talked about what you're doing, amazing value. What I'm striving to do, amazing value, and at the end of the day, we're just striving to do it the right way, with a good heart and good intentions. And that's what it's all about.
And you are doing your part, Chip. I love your work and the difference that you make.
Thank you so much, Tami. Well, before we get off, if you don't mind sharing with the audience where they can go follow you, check you out, show you some love, and get those books.
All right. All three books are on Amazon. The Confident Athlete, This Is Good, and The Confidence Journal. If you want to contact me at email. My email is Tammy@r2lc.com. And I do group rates if you want to contact me for group rates. Had a lot of teams that do team reads with some of those books. Social media, which you'll find more about the Confidence to Godfidence retreat coming up. Twitter is Tami Matheny, @Tami Matheny. And then I have another one that's R2L Coaching. And then Instagram, Refuse to Lose Coaching, all spelled out except for the number 2.
Love it.
So how about you, Chip? Again, I think most of my followers are following you, but for that one person out there that didn't yet, tell them how they can get a hold of you.
Hey, that one person.
That one person.
That's good stuff. So, so myself, Chip Baker, the Success Chronicles is all of my social media. Chip Baker TSC is all of my social media, as in the Success Chronicles, except for Twitter. And Twitter is Chip Baker 19. But yeah, I'm on all of the social medias. I don't want it to be any excuse for you to not to get this positive inspiration and motivation. So please go check it out. Show some love, support. And if you see something on there that you like and someone that you love and care about comes to mind or heart, I just ask that you would just share it with them. And so that's where you can find me. Please go check it out. Hopefully you see something you enjoy that'll make your world different in a better way.
It will. I can guarantee. Money back guarantee. And you don't even have to put any money down to listen to him on social media.
Let's go. Well, again, Tami,
what about your books? Where can we get your books?
Yeah, the books, the links are on my social media. They're on Amazon. I have an online store, and that's in the bios of my social media as well. And there you can get signed copies of the books. So probably want to do that as opposed to doing Amazon, because through my personal deal you can get autographed copies. So there it is.
Go get it.
Go get it. This is good. But Tami, again, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out and doing what you do. Like I said, we wanted to come on for you audience and just talk about, update you, some of the things that we're doing, and let you guys know where you can go check us out and follow us, and hopefully you can go support it and get some good things.
Thank you for having me, Chip. I appreciate you.
All right, right back at you. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.